Imagine the solid ground beneath your feet suddenly vanishes as the Earth tears itself open. A massive planetary earthquake shatters every major city into piles of concrete in mere seconds. At that exact terrifying moment, all 1,500 active volcanoes across the globe simultaneously blast open, roaring to life at once. Is this the final day of human civilization, or is the Earth simply resetting itself from the inside out? To understand how this global nightmare could actually happen, we first have to look at the silent, hidden machinery moving right under our feet. If you haven't seen this before, you're in the right place. Like this video and subscribe the BreFacts channel, because this is just the beginning. Our planet looks perfectly still from space, but beneath its surface lies an engine of pure chaos. The solid outer shell we live on, known as the crust, is broken into massive puzzle pieces called tectonic plates. These enormous slabs of rock constantly float on a sea of hot, semi-molten rock, traveling up to 4 inches each year. As they move, the plates collide with each other or rub together, catching their jagged edges. Tremendous mechanical stress builds up along these fault lines over decades, locking the rock in place. Then, in a split second, the crust breaks apart, releasing centuries of trapped energy in a sudden, violent eruption called an earthquake. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the world experiences about 500,000 earthquakes each year, though thankfully most are too small for humans to feel. But when large plates like the San Andreas Fault or the Cascadia subduction zone collide in a horrific way, the devastating earthquakes in Kashmir on October 8, 2005, and the terrifying earthquakes in Venezuela on June 24, 2026, are written in blood on the pages of history. Earthquakes can shatter our cities on the surface, but the true cosmic terror begins when that internal planetary pressure forces molten rock to explode into our skies. If all 1,500 active volcanoes erupted at the exact same moment, the Pacific Ring of Fire would light up the global night sky. Within fractions of a second, monstrous supervolcanoes like Yellowstone would tear the Earth open, shooting billions of tons of burning ash into the stratosphere. The sun would instantly vanish behind an impenetrable blanket of dark volcanic dust, plunging the entire planet into pitch-black darkness for up to 10 years. Geologist Parv Sethi warns that respiratory systems worldwide would fail almost immediately as humans inhale heavy, glass-like ash particles. Flight engines would melt mid-air, electrical grids would collapse globally, and massive pyroclastic flows would race down mountain slopes at supersonic speeds, vaporizing everything in their path. While slower shield volcanoes like Hawaii's Kilauea would calmly spill rivers of glowing red lava, the explosive supervolcanoes would drop enough ash to cave in the roofs of thousands of buildings across North America and Europe. The initial firestorm would kill millions in an instant, but the lingering ghost of this global eruption would slowly choke the survivors through our atmosphere. The toxic sulfur dioxide gas blasted into the upper atmosphere would mix with moisture, falling back down as highly concentrated acid rain. This global chemical downpour would completely burn away the world's forests and turn our freshwater lakes into toxic pools of acid. Soon after, the planet would plunge into a brutal volcanic winter, dropping global temperatures by up to 15 degrees Celsius and triggering total agricultural collapse. Extreme global freezing would give way to massive starvation, erasing the human food chain entirely. Yet, historical climate records analyzed by NASA reveal a darker paradox. Once the ash settles, billions of tons of trapped carbon dioxide would trigger an unstoppable greenhouse effect, eventually cooking the planet to death. The oceans could warm and boil away, potentially turning Earth into a suffocating, lifeless desert like Venus. Yet, the Smithsonian Institution notes that deep-sea vents and acidic hot springs would protect extremophile microbes, allowing life to eventually restart from a completely clean evolutionary slate. This terrifying reality reminds us that we do not own this planet. We are simply fragile guests living on a restless, breathing world. If this video changed the way you see the world, then subscribe, like, comment, and share it with someone who should see it. Do you believe humanity could ever develop the technology to predict or prevent a supervolcanic eruption before it happens? Let us know what you think in the comments below.